Flex Your Elements said, "Welcome back everyone to E6E with working TTS. Today I am currently deep-throating a corn dog and we're going to be finally getting a master blood orb and doing some more annoying gated progression by exploring a new mod and building new machines. We hope you enjoy. How are you today, Mr. God?"
Also munching on stuff, but I am fine. Okay, so on my screen, we just made a weak blood shard, or a couple of. And I'm going to craft it with some infused rock, which apparently it did not give us an achievement for. I hope that this is what is needed. Can you see the level of this thing? Does it show you the level of the altar? Let me look at the blood magic book. So see. Bloodstone bricks or large bloodstone bricks. So these are large bloodstone bricks. So yeah, this should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it should be. Space in between. I built it with this in mind. There is a tier 5, but I don't think there's a requirement for that. So yeah, no, we need to put the shadow steel, which we got by quite literally dropping some of this stuff, chromatic compound, into the void. Are you ready? I didn't nearly die. I wasn't that close. Right. I'm going to tick accelerate it just once because I don't want to go crazy. And shadow steel in. We've got to do this like 8 times, or like the lifesteal thing. Fail. You grab it. Yours first. Bind it to you. Alright, you ready to do another one? I just noticed we're not getting any progression for this. Did we miss something? So I haven't. My blood altar tier 2 achievement is still locked out because you need a caged heart for it. You ready? Don't worry too much about it getting low. I'm keeping an eye on it. If it gets too low, I step in and start doing stuff. Right. So it doesn't tell me anywhere about like unlocking it. So I'm like it hasn't said like, oh, you can take this to the new place or anything like that, which makes me really think that we have to go back and do some stuff. So I got my caged heart. Golden chalk. I need to make a hellfire forge. I think our problem here is we need to make there's a glyph called a sentinel harm glyph from ours. Until we've made that, we can't progress down the right side of the magic master line. Spirit, you need to make a petty Tarctic gem, and then you make the blood oil to tier 3, which is the orb and the mana tablet, which is going to suck because we've now, unless it recognizes that we already got it, we're going to have to make another mana tablet. Purple chalk I've got on me, Afra essence I've got on me, and then the other thing is just the blood orb there. I don't know if we have to. So okay, so we haven't got Sentinel Harm, right? Because there's no way you did that because it requires an ocular occultism. It requires an occultism recipe. Okay, so we need to make that before we can progress. We've got Marvelous Clay, which I think we've got. You need a foliate book, which is pretty easy to make. You need a petty Tarctic gem, which only can be made in a Hellfire Forge, and we haven't got a Hellfire Forge yet, have we? So we need to make a Hellfire Forge. Yeah, I know. I'm just looking at it now. Can you work on the forge? I'll have a look at the ritual. See what we need. Wait, what? No, it isn't. What is it you need? Oh, spectral compulsion. I didn't realize that's what you're talking about. There's another one. Have we got all the ingredients for that? Yes. um, oh god. So that one you need the purple crystals. So we need spirit attuned crystal, and that's made with a spirit attuned gem and barium mix, which is etching acid and venom. And venom is water with spider eyes in a furnace. Oh god. All right. Do you want to work on like everything else, and I'll work on getting that. Whoever finishes first will just do whatever else is necessary. I need water. Spider's eyes. Okay, do you want to work on the next thing then? Like work on getting the stuff for the next step. So the Sentinel Harm. So we need to make the glyph called Sentinel Harm, which requires a blood gem, a petty Tarctic gem, marvelous clay, and blank parchment. That's another ritual we're gonna have to do. The blood gem is just a source gem in a tier 1 altar, so that's fine. The petty Tarctic gem is made in the Hellfire Forge. So do you want to get all the ingredients necessary to make a Hellfire Forge? Other than that, just get them all together and get some stuff together to make 2 to 4 part petty Tarctic gems. We're going to need at least 2 to 4 of them because you need 2 to do upgrades in the future. Temperature needs to be above 100. Need more of them. That is really annoying for anybody watching because etching acid and stuff like that is a real pain to make. So having to use it on this kind of stuff sucks. It's 50 and 50 makes 100. How much do we need? So to make one gem, it says you need 4K of it. I need 2 of these. So I need 8 millibuckets of mix. Then that's enough. Thirteen. What did I say? 4, 8 should be enough. So not that, that stuff. Holy shit. To make these gems, you need to hold a pressure of like what is this what pressure? 4.8 bar. Like it's a very small window. You in to get. Come on, baby. Wait, it requires a. We even have. I don't know if I've got the temperature for that. Do you have to use blaze blood? Might actually have to use blazing blood for this. Yeah, I don't think that's going to get up there on its own. Don't know what you're talking about. This may not be enough. It's slowing down. We need over 1700 degrees, and it's slowing down at 1400, 1430. Apply more heat by adding more blocks that generate heat, okay? If you say so. Okay, so can't put it on top, got that. How does GDI mean? Oh. Spooky, scared skeletons driven down your spine. There's literally blazing blood on 3 different sides. It's maxed out at 1500. Is this not hot enough? Doesn't help when it keeps turning to fucking obsidian. That's not enough. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do temperature-wise here. It just says it's not enough heat. Apply more heat by adding blocks. It's got it on 3 sides, 4 sides. We might have to look this up. I don't know what that temperature is obviously not enough. Yeah, blazing blood's not hot enough. Goes up to 1500. Just going down in temperature. It's in the where the ingots are, like where the iron and stuff, top left. You're not going to be happy at all. Because unless I'm reading this wrong, maybe I am. So this, to make these crystals, these spirit attuned crystals, you need to put it through a thermo pneumatic processing plant with virulent mix, which I've made, with 2 spirit gems, which I've made, and it says it needs a temperature in excess of 1700 Celsius. And according to the thing that I'm looking at in the JEI, the only two things that get that hot are liquid superheated sodium and liquid uranium oxide. And both of those things are from Mechanism. And both of those things are way out of our line. I've tried stacking Blazing Blood, it just doesn't do it. I think we're gated by Mechanism. Yeah, I could be wrong. They're both Mechanism things. Like liquid superheated sodium is made by superheated sodium, which is made in a fission reactor using fission fuel and sodium. So you have to make a fission reactor to make it. Liquid uranium oxide is made from uranium oxide, which is a little bit simpler, which is made from a yellow cake uranium in a chemical oxidizer, which is uranium ingots in an enrichment chamber. So you have to make an enrichment chamber from Mechanism, uranium into yellow cake uranium, and then you have to put that into a chemical oxidizer, which then gives you the thing, and then you have to put that through a condenser. It doesn't look impossible. Like, look, I'm looking at the machines and stuff that's required. It's not impossible. I just don't think we've got the capability of doing it yet. Because you need a chemical oxidizer, which uses elite control circuits, power cell high, chemical injection chamber, and an electrical separator. So you have to make two different machines from Mechanism that all require like control circuits and stuff, and we don't have the ability to make them. You have to have a dissolution chamber to make control circuits. And to make one of them, you have to have reinforced alloy and like enderium and elite mechanical pipes. And to make them, you need lithium. And lithium is made by lithium dust in a chemical crystallizer. I know how to make lithium dust. I've done it a few times because that's how you make the induction matrix. We had to do it on Sky Factory, where we had to have the brine. You turn the brine in. I don't think we did it on there. I think there was a skip, but like you have to essentially make an evaporation machine, and it turns water into brine, and then you do it again, and it turns brine into lithium, and then you run that through another machine, which turns it into lithium powder, and that's what allows us to do it. So there's a whole like kerfuffle. So for anybody watching, this is why we do most of this stuff off recording, because if we did it all recording, this would be 1,000 episodes long. Like we should be able to. I think we can make this. Can we make this? Spectral compulsion. Or is this what we're trying to do? Job transporter. So a foliate, I think we can do the foliate transporter. So the foliate transporter, which is what that's that circle. Do any of this. Sentinel harm. Down book. Book of foliate. I'm not reading too much into this. So the sentinel harm is that book, which we can make. That we can make. All of this we can make. And you have to do the spectral compulsion ritual. Yeah, I mean, unless I'm reading this wrong, to do the spectral compulsion ritual, you need 2 of those crystals, and the only way to get those crystals is to superheat this shit that's in front of me. I'm gonna Google it because spirit attuned crystal. There's only one way to make it, and it's the way that I'm doing it, but it requires over 1700 temperature. Someone else has asked the question: how do I get the thermonatic plant processing plant above 1700 degrees Celsius? Felwood heater? Something called a fuel wood heater. Someone else said, I use external heaters from Immersive. Check the heat pipe in JI. One of the towers is block heater production. Looks like thermometer. When I mined it for machine frames, I used a vortex tube attached to a advanced compressor. Although no problem, I expect it could go easily go even higher. This guy said a fuel wood heater. Fuel wood. Okay, I think I found the way. I know the way. I know the way. So I have to make a mechanism machine that doesn't actually use. Oh my god. It is, it's just a pain. Because you need kiln bricks. Yeah, I think we have no choice. We're gonna have to start doing the other one. All right, so again, people, this is why we do shit off cam, because the amount of stuff we have to do for this is unbelievable. What the hell were we doing? We're gonna make the assembly setup. Oh yeah, no, we can do it. It's just how long it takes. So we need to make a A UV light box. Dark glass. Of course we do. Okay, so the only way to get a PCB blueprint is from the Amadron thing, which is what I suggested we were going to have to do. So we have to do that. GPS tool. Please let me make it. Make. All right. So if you look in this thing, so this little device here, it's a little tablet. You have to charge the tablet, and essentially it's like a drone operation. Now I think it works indoors. Yeah, so you essentially you have to. So this is it's like a drone thing, and you have to bind it. You have to bind it into a chest. You bind it to a chest, and you can bind it to a tank, and it will drop off liquids or whatever. So to do it, you have to have some emeralds. So I'm gonna grab a stack of emeralds. Put that in there. It's got to equalize pressure wise. It should be enough. I don't think it needs to be higher than that. So what you do is it equalizes the pressure, yeah. So are you looking? So well, you have to shift right click with this on the chest and on tank, and then you right click it and you ask what you want. So in this case, I'm going to ask for one of them, and then I'm going to say place order. Go. Go and go bye bye. And it should, in a minute, it should bring it back. There it goes. It's bought a PCB. Isn't that cool? Pretty close, yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place an order for lubricant because we need that. And it's going to come back and it's going to pick up a load of more emeralds and it's going to drop 8 buckets of lubricant in this tank. And we will need that for something else. And we can just set that back on there. I have no idea what that is. Let's put it in there. Nice. What from what? The rewards? I just got all sorts of shit. Got some volume upgrades, I've got some speed upgrades. There's speed upgrades in there. I'll put the volume upgrades in the tank. Cool. I actually got a book of, so they actually gave me a book of binding for the folio thing. So we've actually got a book. Well, that was the easy one to make. But we've got a book. But we weren't worried about that. We're worrying about the other thing. What's in here? 8 benefit. Did you wanna look at the thing? Do you want to look at the tablet? Let me go and get you some more emeralds so you can order another. You can order some more lubricant because we're gonna need it. So. Who knows? Right. So grab the tablet. No, it's in the on the charger. Or very low on pressure. So yeah, so you shift click both and it should highlight them. You then right click on the tablet and it should come up. And then on the left side, if you scroll down, you should see one that, so you want to, there'll be one that's for emeralds. There'll be 5 emeralds for a single bucket of lubricant. So what you have to do is you have to I think you right click on the arrow that's in between it. So you should see 5 emeralds and then there's an arrow and then there's the bucket of lubricant on the right. If you right click on the arrow that's in the center, you want to change that number to 8. And then you just click at the top, it says place order. And it should come do it and take the emeralds and he'll take the emeralds and then he'll go and do it. And he'll bring back some more lubricant. Because we need lubricant's used in a few things. It's used to do speed upgrades for mechanism. We need it to make the diamond drill bit. Which we actually need to do like now. I don't know. I truly don't. Oh, I need an empty tank. Have we got any? Put that tank on the wall. Oh, okay, so you can just put it on the wall. Are you helping, by the way? Like it just seems to be me doing the crafting at the minute. You just stood there. I don't know. Look something up. Well, I've told you we need the assembly things, so pick one, start doing it. I don't know. I'm doing the fuel wood heater at the minute. Well, no, I'm not doing the fuel wood heater. We'll do that. I'm off camera, but I'm looking at doing the assembly stuff. So you got the assembly controller, you got the laser, the drill, the IO unit, and the IO and then the platform. All of them need to be made. So pick one and do it. The platform's pretty easy to make. What are you trying to make? We do, you need to check shit. I'm pretty sure we have some. You need to learn to check stuff before you actually do it. I'm sure we will, but do not what? I've like the brick. Which one what are you after? Reinforced brick or reinforced stone? Pressurized stone. Yeah, this stuff. This in here. Bottom left of this chest. We've got some brick and we've got some stone. 27 and what's it? We've even got slabs. Yeah, it would, yeah. We've got some slabs, we've got some brick, we've got some wall, we've got some bricks, we've got some, yeah, there's a few different options there. It's not, I mean, I've no doubt that we're going to need more of it, but it should be enough to do what you need for now. I'm going to make this blazing agitator because it's, we need to make it anyway. 21 in there. Oh, God damn it. Did you just take all of those slabs? Can I have 3? Yeah. Does this need to be outside? No, it's max. It's got pressure. Okay. Yep. There should be some in the create box. I need an empty PCB. So an empty PCB is flux dust, plastic sheet, and copper. You're not doing the same recipe as I am, eh? Are you talking to yourself or are you talking to me? I have no idea. Okay. So the diamond drill bit that we need for one of those recipes is in the obsidian chest. That's away. There's so much stuff. All right, so I'm making the empty PCBs. So I need copper plates, sheets. I've got enough for 8. Got enough for that. I just need copper plates. That should be enough. Some of them. So this should make the empty PCBs, which then put into a light box. Will make the etch chance higher. And then you have to put it into an etching tank, which then produces unassembled PCBs. So I now need to make an etching tank. Have you got all the slabs on you, or have you run out? Can I have 3 more, please? It's very convenient. There you go. I've got some. What? Oh, I need brick slabs. Son of a bitch. Have these back. I don't. There's 2 in the obsidian chest, and the rest of them will be in the pressurized thing. Oh, in the box for it. Oh, okay. Is this? I don't think this even needs pressure. It does need temperature. Yep. Oh, that right. So to do this, you have to turn empty PCBs and you have to put them in this UV light box, and then that increases the etch chance to be successful. And once you do that, you put it into this tank, and it etches them into unassembled PCBs. And then you can put these into the tank, into the pressure chamber, to make printed circuit boards. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We've shown them what we're making, what we are gonna make, and stuff. We're just gonna have to do the rest off camera because this is not a quick process. Yep. See you next time, people. Hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. It's probably gonna be a couple of days before we can actually make any like serious progress. I mean, I went a bit overkill on this. I'm going to be honest. I made 24 of these PCBs, thinking that I don't know how many I need exactly, but I figured that we're going to need more than I think. So I did more than what I would normally do. Yeah, that's kind of my thinking. Like you need 3 circuit boards just for the controller. Don't think you need any for that one. Doesn't look like you need any for that. I don't think you need any of them for any of the other stuff, actually. I think it's just the main controller. Have you stopped your recording yet? Hurry up, then. God, women take forever, right? Yes.
Flexual Elements said, "Thanks for watching everyone. We're sorry this sucks so much, but we'll get it done and catch you in the Flex One. Show us out, Mr. God."
Bye, everybody. Wish us luck.